Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was going to go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah, nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.
Welcome to Loughborough University. We have the Women's Basketball Championship game here for you on BUCS Big Wednesday as Essex women take on Loughborough's women for the crown here this evening. The final game on the basketball court of the evening. Loughborough's men were successful just a short time ago. Can their women follow suit, or will Essex be going home with the prize? Essex, of course, in the final once again. Fourth year in a row that Essex have been here. They only won once though. That was at home in 2022 when they beat Durham. They lost to Loughborough in 23, and they lost here to Durham last season as well. Can they get themselves over the hump here today? Well, these two teams both topped out their groups in the regular season with a perfect 10-0 record. Really impressive points difference, particularly for Essex, basically doubling up everybody they played in group play. Ended up with 812 points for 406 against, exactly doubling them up. And were pretty comfortable making their way through the knockout stages as well, beating Nottingham 95-61 and then taking out Durham for a little bit of revenge, 80-59 in the semi-final. Loughborough's been a little more tricky on their way through. They beat Newcastle 83-66 in the quarterfinals, but Cardiff Met pushed them all the way, 61-56 the score in that semi-final. So both teams the perfect 12-0, but somebody's O's got to go tonight. Somebody's going to taste defeat and somebody the sweet taste of victory before this is all said and done. And we're only a minute or so away from the opening tip here in Loughborough. BUCS Big Wednesday. Been an epic day of sport all across the campus here in Loughborough. And we're coming towards the end of it. Still some matters to be sorted out, none more so than here on the hardwood of the basketball court as our women's champions will be crowned. For Essex, obviously, it's been a difficult season. The tragedy of the loss of 4 young lives from their university. They've been paying tribute to Mikhail Bailey, Ava Darrell Chakaya, TJ Hibbert, and DJ Woll, with their names emblazoned on the back of the t-shirts in loving memory, and they will be playing, no doubt, in loving memory here this evening. But now we have 40 minutes to decide a champion. Will Loughborough follow suit of their men, or after 2 years of heartache, will Essex get themselves over the line this time around and be BUCS champions once again? Coaches Cookson and Stanley have sent their teams out. Their starting fives for Essex, it'll be Taylor Willis, Turner, Bam, McDermott, and Leszewski. For Loughborough, Bigot, Sanchez, Januszewska, Leet, and Tweedy. Then all the pleasantries have been done, the fives have been slapped, the fists have been bumped, and we have 10 minutes on the clock and we can play some basketball. Ball is up and we are underway, and it is Bigot for Loughborough who will get the first offense of the game. Januszewska dancing her way down the lane, but eventually denied at the rim by Turner. That will stay a Loughborough possession. But an early signal of intent from KJ to get to the rim. That's an ambitious pass on the baseline. And Sanchez turning it over. Mid-range off the mark from McDermott. Januszewska brings it forward. Januszewska looking for some options. It's all around the top of the key for Loughborough, and the shot off the mark from Bigot. Lobbed inside, Januszewska gets a hand on it. Be chased down by Sanchez. Can she stay inbounds? No, she can't. And that will go back to Essex. And McDermott with the ball around the screen. Little hesitation, gets all the way to the rim but can't finish. Still we await the first score of this contest. There we go, back to Januszewska. Inside and then out. You love to see that. Good touch from Tweedy inside and out to Leet for three. And string music at the other end as Leszewski knocks down the first Essex score of the game. Januszewska's going to let it fly from deep, and 2 threes in quick succession for Loughborough. McDermott. Time driving through, kicks it out. McDermott for three this time. In and out. And Leet grabs the rebound. Leet in the key this time. Really give and go with Bigot, and she lays it in for two. Loughborough jumping out to a 6-point lead. Good hands to deflect that away. Out of bounds by Bigot. Shot clock holding on 11. McDermott just sorting her shirt out. Brzezowski kicks it off to Bam, trying to feed it back to Brzezowski underneath through the contact. It just won't roll. She will go to the line for two. First one good. She's got all three of her team's points so far. A bit of full court pressure from Turner on the ball. Nothing too strenuous for Bigot to deal with. Tomaszewska spinning to the lane, just a bit too much on the finish, but second chance opportunity with Tweedy pulling in the rebound. It's out to Leet, same spot, different result this time. That one comes off the iron. It's a little hesitation on attack there from Turner. Just gave the defender the eyes, Danny Turner. Oh, and stolen away. Turner doing the business. McDermott running the floor to catch up and lays it in. And Essex have tied it up at 8. Bigger. Leet thought about another one. Tomaszewska drives in, again scoops it up off the glass. Good start for KJ. Brzezowski off the mark with the mid-range. Bigger. Inside to Tweedy on the turnaround. Didn't quite have the radar lined up there. Sanchez trying to steal it away, and it eventually went out off McDermott, so that will be possession back to Loughborough. First sub of the game. Sees Flowers in for Essex. Tomaszewska. He has it now. Tomaszewska going the opposite way to the screen. In off the glass. And Katie Tomaszewska with 7 early points here. Very aggressive in the first 5 minutes of the game. KJ looking to get to the rim on every occasion. Missed a couple, but made more than she's missed, and that is why the first time out of the game is called by Ashley Cookson in Essex. As they've slipped behind again. Down 5, having trailed 8-2 and got themselves back level. Important thing in a game like this is that you get your key players good looks and comfortable shots, you could say. Both teams have probably done that here in the first 5 minutes. We've just been a bit more effective with it. It'll be an Essex ball from the end line. I thought for a second they were showing a bit of full court pressure, but it all drops back into the half court. Turner sees a lane, drives through, and then drops it back to Turner. Her shot is blocked by Lee. Janishevska in the open court, taking it to the basket again. This one rims out. Porter going to come in for the first time once she's made herself look presentable. Sanchez sitting down. Lobbed all the way back to Janishevska. Bigger. Nice thread of the needle. It's a beautiful pass, put it right where only Tweedy could get it. Little slip from Turner, but regains her feet for the three. Back, chasing down the rebound. Sorry, it was Okoye. Foul is on the floor, you can wave that one off. I don't think she's quite realized it. Tweedy's first foul. I was convinced she was going to line for a bonus. Bank drive and kick to the corner, tipped down by Blazewski and out of bounds for a Loughborough ball. Blazewski gets it back on the handoff. Oh my goodness, what a rejection that is. Flowers with the length to send that one back. Flowers, a great defensive play. Janishevska had put it out wide, but Flowers with the wingspan to deny that one. Had to go up with the shot clock ticking down by Tweedy, but not an easy shot. Okoye, oh, nice finish up off the glass. Three ball up from, oh, halfway down from Brooke Biggett. Almost give her a point if you're so far in. Three off the mark from Council, but Essex on the offensive glass with some second chance points, their first second chance points of the game. Loughborough's lead, which was as many as 6, is down to 2. Pass just about reaching Janishevska. On the turnaround, doesn't go. Taking the contact, will that count? No, wave it off. It's an offensive foul. When she heard the whistle, thought she was going for a line for an and one. But when she turned around, it was a foul against. Still can't believe it. Biggett driving hard to the hole. That will be 2 shots as Jade Brown is called for the foul. Second one is good. Man, back out to Flowers. Taylor Willis running into a wall. Corner three. Rims out. Essex still have the ball. That looked like a foot. It was indeed from Tweedy. Okay, so had a good look at that in the corner. Couldn't quite get the roll. Inside to Flowers. Oh, it just slipped out of her hands. And Loughborough gratefully come away with it. Tomaszewska steps back for three behind the screen. Off the mark and rebound. And bam. Dermot. Taylor Willis now. Council this time putting it on the floor. McDermott for three. Front iron on that one. Sure had to keep her eyes on that one as it came off the top of the board. Tomaszewska gets it back. Here's Shaw now, late shot clock situation. Has to go to work. That one's in and out as well. McDermott falls backwards momentarily. Taylor Willis for three, just grazes the rim. Saved, but only to Biggett. Shot clock is off here. Loughborough can take the last shot. Does Biggett know that? I don't think she does. She's going for the quick score and gets nothing. So actually, it's Essex who can have the last shot. And McDermott will wisely slow it down for a second. McDermott gets it away and knocks it down. And that will do it for the first quarter. Loughborough started that one really well, jumped out to an 8-2 lead, but Essex have reeled them back in. And at the end of the first period here at Loughborough University, it is Essex 14, Loughborough 15.
Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was going to go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah. Nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.
One-point game here on the campus of Loughborough University. We are at the Sir David Wallace Arena. And it is Loughborough University's women who lead Essex by the solitary point here in a tight opening first quarter. Possession arrow will favour Essex, so they've got a chance to take the lead for the first time in this game here. McDermott with it, around the screen. It's an illegal screen, just rolled a little too quickly there. Tomaszewska. Bigot will be chased by McDermott. A mismatch here in the post. Double team comes to Tweedy. That leaves the open shooter on the opposite side, but doesn't quite go. It's going to be a foul on the scramble. Porter had the look. I think the foul is going to go in short. Bam. Out to Taylor Willis. Front iron on that one. Porter comes the other way. Sanchez going to work in the key. As the pass deflected twice, but it still ends up in the hands of Porter, who lays it in for two. First points of the game for Daisy Porter. McDermott looking to push Essex quickly here. Driving into the key. Just gave McDermott a chance there. McDermott takes it away in the end. Mistake from Bigot. Fouled on the step through. Just a little discussion between the two officials. I don't know whether they were debating who the foul was on or whether it was a shooting foul. It always looked like a shooting foul. Obviously becoming the leading scorer on Essex team with that 5th point, and they need 6th. Bigot again under pressure from McDermott full court. Ben's got to do a work against Lee. Spun into the quick shot, misses everything. And Taylor Willis with the rebound. Taylor Willis putting it on the floor. Somehow gets that one to go. It almost felt like she lost the ball a little bit behind her. CTW getting it done with the finish, and Essex for the first time today have the lead. And a timeout called by Ben Stanley for Loughborough. This team's offense has slowed a little bit. Essex have done a good job pressuring the ball, and they're switching on that high screen, but the double team is very quick to pick up the mismatch and either make it a difficult shot for the rolling big or make the pass cross court hard. I think they've done a good job defensively, Coach Cookson's team. Certainly in the start of this second quarter. Fives making their way back out onto court here. Be a Loughborough ball from the end line for the first time this evening. They are trailing on the scoreboard. Shaw provides the outlet. Chimashevska gets it back from Shaw. Lee has a huge mismatch but blows the layup. Had the size there. Couldn't finish the play. lot of time and space for Turner. Down the offensive glass again. Essex have done a really good job of getting extra possessions. Taylor Willis knocks down. She had a couple of sightings from the near side of the court, but up top made no mistake. Bigot. Shot clock getting low. Sanchez for three. Front iron. Rzewski pushing. Still driving. Turner inside. It's good ball movement. Taylor Willis goes for a second three, but that one is over the top and out of bounds. Tweedy returns to the game. Feels like Loughborough have got the size, but they have defended it really well, Essex. Not really been able to take advantage of any mismatches they could possibly have, Loughborough. And again, that's exactly what I mean. You can see the size that Turner is giving up to Leet in the low post, but the timing of the attack of the ball forces the turnover. Rzewski, beautiful footwork there to lay it in, and Essex really in full flow here in this second quarter. Loughborough just 2 to show for the opening 4 minutes, and that stays that way. 9-2 this period so far. Somehow it ends up in Rzewski's hands. It wasn't by design. Again, the pass just a little too far in front of Lee. Great ball movement again. Look at that from Essex. And I just looked quickly to Ben Stanley, who was considering a timeout. His team have only got 2 points to show for the first 4.5 minutes of this quarter. I think if they come up blank here, again, he'll be forced into calling that second timeout. Chernyshevska, who's attacking early, not seen as much of her of late. Foul goes against Turner. Flowers returns. McDermott sits down. Bigot drives, kicks out to Sanchez for three, in and out. And here Essex looking to run again. Taylor Willis to the basket, he's bumped down one. Cameron Taylor Willis. She's already hit a three in this quarter, now a chance for a three-point play. And Essex with a 10-point lead. The Loughborough captain coming into the game for the first time. Taylor Willis looking to convert the three-point play and move the lead up to 11. And will sit down. Okoye checking in. Oh, that pass was in between a bounce pass and a chest pass, and as a result, it was too hot to handle for Sanchez. Sneaky. Cross court to Taylor Willis. Okoye straddling the line, misses the shot. Abood. Nice cut off the ball. They needed that, desperately needed that. Sanchez with the lane. Well, the interesting thing is it's Coach Cookson who scored the second foul, second time out, sorry, first. It looked for all the world like it was going to be Ben Stanley calling the timeout because this team was struggling to score. That's only their second basket of the quarter. They've been outscored 14 points to 4. It's Essex who are talking it over right now. And the question is, does that get Loughborough's offense moving in the right direction? So crisp in the early stages. But it's fallen off a cliff here in the second quarter, and what that's allowed is it's allowed Essex to get out and run and get some cheap points. They've got 11 points in the fast break. They've got 8 points from turnovers. And that's part of the reason why they have 14 second quarter points, having scored that many in the entire of the opening period. Back underway here in the second quarter. Essex with the advantage and the ball. Turner, McDermott in the corner. Majewski in the mid-range. Again on the offensive glass. I think McCoy this time. McDermott, Turner. Overcooked it, but look, another offensive rebound. That one didn't hit the ring though, so they have to go quick and go quick. They do. Flowers can't convert. She gets another go at it. Still they can't get it Loughborough. Now they have it and a chance to run. Januszewska into the key, kicks it out. Abood in the corner for three, knocks it down. Well, a big moment perhaps for Loughborough. They could easily have given up a score, and instead it's three at the other end. Oh, it's great ball movement again from Essex. That is a lovely bit of play. Ball zipping from one player to the next until they get the easy score. Just helping bring it out of bounds over on the sideline there. Call for a foul. And a push. There's a warning in there as well for Coach Cookson. He must have said something to referee Kinsella. Ooh, backs away again for three. That's a little bit short. Bit of a heat check there, I think. Jim McCoy trying to feed Flowers underneath, and that's a great pass. Easy job for Brooke Flowers at the end of it. Just catch that and finish. Step through. Doesn't quite go for her. Flowers with the rebound. Majewski. Damn it again. It's just popping around at the minute. I think there's inside the circle, which is why that contact is not called a foul either way. Just asking a little too much there of Tweedy, that pass from Januszewska. McDermott. Flowers. And it's moving really nicely. Brzezinski's kind of in an awkward spot, called for a travel. Not overly convinced, I think it's fair to say. Well, 1:43 to go here in the second quarter. It's a 10-point game. And I say it so regularly, but these last 100 seconds really have a chance to shape the team talk disproportionately to anything that's gone before it, really. You had 6 points without reply to Loughborough's score, and it's a 4-point game, and they're feeling pretty happy with themselves. You had 6 points without reply to Essex score, and, well, it's a mountain to climb for Loughborough. How you finish quarters has more, particularly before halftime, where they've got a long time to think about it, has a disproportionate impact on the game, or can do. Loughborough ball from the end. 100 seconds to play here in the first half of the Women's Championship game in basketball on BUCS Big Wednesday. Maszewska. Just a slight slip there. She came to a stop. Trying to go to work. She's running out of clock. Gets the shot away in time, but it's off the mark. And again, Essex looking to run. Turner drives into traffic. Sanchez. Two hands in the back there from Bam. Taylor Willis coming in for Flowers. Second foul on Bam, which means Council will come in just to make sure she doesn't get that third one before half time. I'm trying to get it to Tweedy. Somehow it did reach its intended target. Shot clock again getting low. Oh my word, that is too nice. What a shot that is. Oh, dude. With the pretty feet. Turner. Brzezinski for three. It's a little short. It's a lot short, to be honest with you. It's a kick ball. So that will stop the play. Won't do anything to the shot clock because that's switched off. And Loughborough with a chance to get it back down to 6, maybe even 5 here. Bigot. Now needs to go. Spent a lot of time in the backcourt. Now she's got to attack. Didn't quite get behind the three-point line. Tweedy with the rebound. It's not away in time. And that will do it for the first half here at the Sir David Wallace Centre on the campus of Loughborough University. And at half-time of the championship game, it's the women of Essex who have the lead against Loughborough. It's 32-24 the score here in this one. And after a slow start, Essex really got themselves going and took control of that game in the second quarter, and they will have an 8-point lead going into the locker rooms.
Noswaith croeso to the final round of the Women's BUCS Super Rugby season as Hartley aim to claim the league title away to Cardiff Met.
And welcome to you all at home to a now dry Rugby 1 at Kincoy, but you can see the remnants of a monsoon that hit the Welsh capital earlier this morning. The groundsmen have been working tirelessly and they found a paintbrush that can work its way through water to give us a bit of definition on the pitch for a match that could lead to a championship. Can Cardiff Met deny Hartbury yet another crown, or will they snap an 11-match losing streak against the women in red? Harvey Purnell blows his whistle and gets the final round of this year's Women's BUCS Super Rugby underway. For Met, and they go once again to Hubbard. Less than a metre, one more carry, but huge muscular tackle coming in, and it's Rose Walker driven back. Met backing their power, backing their forwards, getting across the line and wrestling the ball across the paint. Another brilliant claim, this time from Erin Sinclair. Full stretch, Hartbury on the roll, Hartbury trying to drive to the line, but denied, a metre shy. Now it's McQueen barrelling over Met defenders. They're still not quite there. Lockwood looks right, looks left, gives it to Whitley, who's across, but has she grounded it? Yes, she has. Well, it's the engine rooms where Allied Prospers these days that are being put to work in this scrum. That is a beautiful line against the grain, hurtling through a hole, pins eared back, and Freya Bell careering into red jerseys. Cardiff Met, they get it wide, they're so on, but instead it's Caitlin Hubert. Caitlin Hubert looking for the offload, finding Marlowe. Marlowe with one more to Gabby Heelan, and that has to be up there as one of the tries of the season. But off go Hartbury with the loose ball, threading the needle with the pass. Aspinall hits the accelerator, and that's how quick Hartbury can strike. A punishing play to release Deadly Daisy, and it's try number 2 for Hartbury.
Release, please.
Met looking ragged defensively, McQueen looking full of running, full of gusto, and full of try-scoring desire. McQueen again. Even she can't break through this Met resistance. Round the corner comes Metcalf, and the co-captain registers a crucial bonus point try for Hartbury. Meg Lewis, another who is an age grade international. Off goes Aspinall, she'll do it all alone. Aspinall to seal the three-peat. The ultimate advert for the league, but the ultimate team, the champions once again, 3 titles in a row. They were taken to the brink tonight by the valiant Cardiff Met, but it is celebrations all round for the women of Hartbury, who are the Women's BUCS Super Rugby inaugural league champions. History is Hartbury's once again. The three-peat complete, and Hartbury are the queens of BUCS Super Rugby.
the strength inside myself. Fulfill my destiny, leave it on the battlefield with the rest of me. I was born for this. I was born for this. It's how I was made, running through my veins. I'm here to stay, never gonna quit. I was born for this. I was born for this. Taking off the gloves, I've had enough, it's in my blood. I was born for this. 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 It's how I was made, running through my veins. I'm here to stay, never gonna quit. I was born for this. 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 I was born for this.
Welcome back to Sir David Wallace here at Loughborough University, where Essex have the advantage in the women's championship game, leading Loughborough by 32 points to 24. Loughborough's women's twos managed to come back late on in their trophy final, a little earlier this afternoon here at the Sir David Wallace, to see themselves to a nail-biting 1-point victory. Can the ones do the same, or will Essex finally get themselves back in the winner's circle? Essex runners-up last year and in 2023. They've been here 4 years in a row, not one since that victory over Durham, which was at the University of Essex that year. But they have had a good first half here at both ends of the floor. They've done a really good job of limiting Loughborough's opportunities. Even on the switches, the double teams have come quick. Defensively, they've game planned well for the size of Loughborough. But no doubt both coaches will be looking to make some tweaks, presumably Ben Stanley more than Ashley Cookson, because his team is the one chasing the game. If you look at it, Loughborough scored 15 points in the first quarter and only 9 in the second quarter, but they had 8 of those 15 very early on. Loughborough hit those 2 early threes from Leet, and it was Janaszewska hit the other one when they led 8-2. So really, after the first couple of minutes, the offense has dried up. If you think about it, they had a third of their offense in the first 2-3 minutes of the game, and after that it's been a bit of a struggle. But then that is largely because I think of the way that Essex have defended them really well. Those drives to the basket that Janaszewska was getting early on seem a distant memory, and they've not been able to recreate that at all, and that has been the issue. on 32-24 here at the Sir David Wallace. We will have the second half right after this break.
Take these beautiful things that I've got. Things that I've got. These beautiful things that I've got. Things that I've got. These beautiful
32-24 the score, almost set to get things underway in the second half here on BUCS Big Wednesday at Loughborough University. One of the finals of the day. They're still going over on the volleyball court. They're about to start their women's championship. But here on the basketball court, it is Essex against Loughborough. And it is Essex, who nominally are the home team, certainly on the scoreboard are the home team, who have the lead. Fives making their way out onto court. Referees are ready, 10 minutes on the clock. Possession arrow says Loughborough will get the opening offense of the game. Both coaches reverting to the fives that started the ball game. Janishevska, Loughborough hoping for a start similar to that they got at the beginning of the ball game. Bigot for three, off the mark. McDermott looking to push. Bam. Back to Taylor Willis, head down to the rim. Cameron Taylor Willis again through the contact. She'll go to the line for a bonus free throw, her second and one of the game. As soon as she caught the ball, she knew there was a small gap to the rim, able to fill it through the contact for a bonus free throw. Can't convert though. Janishevska hiding behind the screens, fires up the three. Off the mark. Oh, super work on the offensive glass from Tweedy to rip that one away. Can't turn it into points though. Turner, Taylor Willis. Krzyzewski screaming for it in the low post. They can't quite get it there. McDermott, late shot clock. Moves it towards the rim. I don't think it hit the rim, did it? No, it doesn't matter either way because a foul is called. And McDermott called for the push. A reaching foul against Danny Turner. Tomaszewska in the key, kicks it out to Sanchez for three. Pickett with the rebound. Oh, that is a tremendous pass. I'm not sure how she even saw Tweedy, let alone bounced it to her. Turner. Hilton down. Off the mark for three. Lee in the right place to pull in the rebound. Bigot. Again, that pass forced and well read by Turner. Krzyzewski a little deep underneath the basket. Ripped away. I just wonder whether McDermott might have knocked that. Taylor Willis's shot is off the mark. Taylor Willis moving nicely without the ball, but ends up hitting the deck hard. And she's slow to her feet. Looks a little worrying. She was right by the stanchion as well. Whether she hit that or just bang the knee, I think it might just be the knee on the floor. But some concern from the Essex players. Back on to her feet and seems to be moving okay. Flowers is there to come in anyway. Is she coming in for Taylor Willis? Oh, she's got a technical. Cameron Taylor Willis is walking off. She just assumed a foul had been called and obviously said something not to the liking of the referee. Well, because she hit the deck so hard, I guess she didn't see what the referee had called, and he just called an out of bounds. And I think whatever the ailment was is not too serious. She's had a little chat with the physio and seems to be okay. So I'm guessing it was just a hard bang on the floor. And well, no punishment in terms of the free throw going in. Tweedy gets it back from Jonaszewska. Tweedy backing down to the fall away, didn't quite have enough on that, and Blaszewski able to pull in the rebound. Turner attacks, gets her own rebound. McDermott, lovely pass, just bobbled a little bit, trying to get it out. Shot clock is low, and Bam has to get it away. No time for a pass. Ooh, it hit the foot, but the buzzer went at the same time. The referee said the football violation was just before the shot clock violation. So Essex will get possession of the ball from the end line. Ooh, step away, that is nice. And Blaszewski's into double figures, the second player in the game to get there. Both of them are Essex players. Shot clock getting really low here. That's a high pass. It has to be a heave. There wasn't time for a dribble. And a shot clock violation against Loughborough. Again, struggling to find a look. McDermott, Krzyzewski thought about the three, put it on the floor instead. Kicks it out to Turner. Krzyzewski along the baseline. Nice movement off the ball from McDermott. Loughborough come away with it though. Oh, miles off Januszewska. Normally want to do that. Now has suddenly realised a mistake, but doesn't have to pay for it. Krzyzewski stepping under, just a little swipe down at the ball from Louis Tweedy. Done a good job in the first place, but it's always so tempting when that shot's going up just to send that hand down at it, and that's foul number 4. There's only been 7 fouls in the game on Loughborough, but 4 of them on Elise Tweedy. It's not been too busy a game in terms of fouls. Now a 12-point advantage, the biggest lead of the game for Essex here, with 15 minutes to go. Oh, that one rattles around, but out for Sanchez. Turner, back iron, comes out to Flowers. Flowers, no way past Lee, has it rejected. And good hands as well from Sanchez to poke it out of bounds. It'll be an Essex ball from the side. They have 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Got to shoot it. Don't get it away in time. Turner hit the shot as well, but it was clearly after the buzzer. Oh, and a technical on the bench as well. I think it was Liam McDermott jumped up to complain. And Coach Cookson says no more. There's nothing coaches hate more than the bench getting them a technical. Well, Taylor Willis is set to return after that heavy fall. Going to make herself look presentable. Tuck the shirt in. There we go. Loughborough with the ball, still trailing by 11. It's this end of the floor that's the problem. 38 is not a problem in terms of their points against. 27 very much so. Essex doing a good job of denying them anything easy. Moved into the key. Again, degree of difficulty on that shot. Travel didn't quite get the ball down in time. Bigot crosses half court. Janaszewska spinning into the key, getting to the basket. Haven't seen much of that since the early stages. KJ showing her ability to get to the rim. They've taken that away, but able that time to get some points on the board. Good rebound from Blaszewski, and she's fouled by Bigot, and that'll be 2 free throws. First one is good. Blaszewski, the game's leading scorer with 13 points. At 14. McDermott and Akinrikoya return. And still Essex keeping Loughborough at bay. Wood picked it up in an awkward spot. Janaszewska gonna have to create for herself here, I think. Shot clock getting low. Somehow it has to go up. I think that's too late. It is too late. Shot clock violation. Again, great defense from Essex. You've got to say, over the 27 minutes, they've done an incredible job defensively. 29 points against. Less than a point, well, just about a point a minute. And 8 of them came in the first 2, I think it was. Let's get off the mark. Lee. Tough drive, foul called. So it'll be 2 free throws. Flowers is going to come back into the game. Lewski hasn't sat down for too long this evening. I suspect it won't be more than 2.5 minutes now either. Two of 2, gets it back into single figures. Turner. Taylor Willis. Oh, ripped away, but not legally so. Well, Lee thought she had a steal there, but a foul is called instead. At the free throw line for 2. Coach Stanley just asking for further clarification on that one. The Loughborough fans seem to enjoy that missed free throw more than any other today. And they'll be even happier that it was 0 for 2. Janishevska. Bigot kicks out. Sanchez for three. A little collision after the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Again, even what momentarily looked like an open shot was quickly closed down by the Essex defense. And Taylor Willis maybe a little quick on that shot. Overcooked everything, and Flowers wasn't quite ready for an offensive rebound. Leet hands it off. Leet's got position inside, but again, Turner, great defenses to travel though. Leet did a good job there to force the mistake. But we've seen that so many times on that last Loughborough play where they've got the size mismatch inside, whether it's been Tweedy or Leet. But the guards have done a great job of timing their attacks to steal the ball away, or the double team has come. Good. Leeds on the turnaround. That's off the mark. Ooh, that's given Janishevska a chance, but Turner's able to get there. Shot clock at 4. Needs to go up. Taylor Willis on the buzzer. Off the mark, but another offensive rebound for Essex. Their 14th of the game, and some second chance points as well. Into double figures in that category. Koya laying it in. Shot clock is off here. Loughborough can tick it down, but they're no better off than they were at halftime. And they've gone a bit quick here. There might be time. Turner's going to get all the way to the rim. Off the glass. Oh, but somehow it stays out. And that will do it for the third quarter. Well, it's almost as you were at halftime here at the end of the third quarter, and that will do nicely. University of Essex, because they have the lead. They are up now by 11 going into the final quarter. And the reason why 11 is such a big margin is Loughborough have not scored 11 points in a quarter since the first quarter, so they need a big comeback.
Glasses of milk for everyone all around afterwards, I think, and you should be milking every moment, and that's what we're going to introduce. Milk Every Moment, a new campaign to help students understand the benefit of milk on their sporting performance. An affordable, natural, versatile and widely available choice after exercise. Milk provides a whole host of nutrients, vitamins and minerals to help fuel your workouts. A great option if you are on a budget.
What's your favourite recipe to make using milk?
Mac and cheese. I was going to go with strawberry milk. Pancakes.
Yeah. Nice.
With that in mind, let's talk about milk, and BUCS being proud to promote the Milk Every Moment campaign.
Milk provides high quality protein which helps support muscle growth and repair, and B vitamins to assist with energy release. A glass of milk is great for refueling and repairing those tired muscles after a physical match.
Well, 10 minutes here for Essex to see this one through. They've absolutely dominated this game at the defensive end. But they have to play it out for another 10 minutes. I mentioned earlier, the Loughborough Twos staged a stunning fourth quarter comeback to win their trophy final on this court a little earlier. Can the Ones gain some inspiration from that? Or will Essex maintain their stranglehold on this game? Taylor Willis open for three off the back of the rim. Turner just getting a hand in the passing lane. As I say, Loughborough need to outscore Essex by 11 in this quarter, having not scored 11 in either of the last two quarters. Essex aren't going to get nil, that's for sure. And there's Turner again. Hands in the passing lane. Steals it away, running it back. McDermott with the rebound. Krzyzewski, late shot clock, has to heave it up, slips, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So this end of the floor, Loughborough struggled and Essex have dominated. Wood loses the dribble. Now there's only 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 away. Misses everything. And, well, there wasn't a lot that Brooke Biggott was going to be able to do with that by the time she got her hands on it. Again, another empty possession as far as Loughborough are concerned. Knocked away, but McDermott's able to reclaim. Taylor Willis onto Turner. Again, it's late shot clock situation. Krzyzewski dances behind the 3-line and hits the triple. Well, she did well to get both feet behind the 3-point line and the shot away in time. But even with 8 minutes to go, that feels like a huge shot to stretch it to 14, the biggest it's been all contest. Oh, hand check foul there on Lynn McDermott. That's going to be her third. She's the first Essex player to 3. Brood again, it's deep into the shot clock. Again, she has to heave up a 3. This one rims out. Turner right down the middle for the lay-in, and Ben Stanley has to call for time because his team are 16 points down, and Essex are on the brink here. 7:44, still a long way to go in any basketball game. But they need Loughborough to outscore Essex by 16 points in the remaining 7:44, just to force overtime, and they haven't scored 16 points in a single quarter in this ball game. So it's not impossible, it just doesn't bear resemblance to what we've seen in the 33 minutes to this point. You've got to say, if Essex continue to defend as they have done to this point, they've already scored enough. .47 doesn't win many games, but you feel like it would be enough in this one, the way they're playing defense. stoppage there, I'm not quite sure. Referee pointed over to something, I couldn't quite see what it was. I think we're good to go now. Well, McDermott, having just recently been called for a third foul, has now picked up a fourth. Wants the movement for Coach Cookson. It is a sub. Andy Council will check in. Bigger. Porter getting to the basket. There hasn't been many of those today. Daisy Porter able to get all the way to the rim. Inside to Blazewski. Foul by Chernyshevska. It's going to be 2 free throws. Well, it tells you something about the state of the game that Ashley Cookson's just taken out his player on 4 fouls, and Ben Stanley's just put his back in. Elise Tweedy on 4 comes into the game. They've actually done a lot better when she's been on the court. She's just a -3 in 23 minutes, which means that when she's been on court, they're only 1 shot behind. The problem is, in the remaining minutes, they're a long way behind. Porter onto Tweedy. Tweedy backing down basically from the 3-point line, trying to make up for lost time. That shot rims out. Turner fires up the 3. Chernyshevska waits for the screen. Almost runs into it. Chernyshevska for 3. Tough shot. She knocks it down. Well, that's enough for Coach Cookson to call a timeout. Who knows what KJ is capable of? And more often than not in this game, Ashley Cookson's called a timeout after 1 play that goes against his team. Doesn't want Loughborough to have any sniff of momentum. But all they have to do now is do what they've done to this point. It's so easy to say, it's so obvious to say as well. But what you've done in the 34 minutes to this point is enough to make you champions. You've just got to see it out for the next 6 minutes. And that is never quite as easy as Northumbria found in the trophy game earlier. Knocked away by Sanchez, who was convinced that came off Turner on the way out. Turner was thinking that maybe should have been a foul call. Referee wants the shot clock correcting. It's at 23. Turner this time has no problems receiving the ball. Poked away, but he's able to keep control of it. Turner into the key, off the mark. Tweedy with the rebound. Pickett looking to push. Chernyshevska Out to Tweedy. Porter. Bigot for three. Tweedy trying to keep it alive and does so. Just threw it off the legs of Flowers. Good hustle from Elise Tweedy to win back possession for her team. McCoy returns to the action. Again, not suitably attired for the referee's liking. Oh, Janishevska finds an easy lane to the basket. I don't know if McCoy was distracted by having to tuck her shirt in, but she wasn't quite in the right place. Janishevska into the key, spinning, stepping, beautiful play. And Blazhevsky making a solid case for MVP as she moves to 21. Janishevska off the mark for three. There's less than 5 to play. Essex still have a 13-point cushion. Now she is runners up, looking to go one better and looking very likely to do so as Danielle Turner takes it to the rim. She's now in double figures. And a chance for a three-point play as well. Well, 16 has been their biggest lead of the contest to this point, and 16 it is once again with only 4 minutes and 44 seconds to go. The Loughborough charge, if it's to come, has to come now. Porter drives, drops it out to Bigot. Open shooter is Sanchez. Doesn't go. Kimrakoya with the rebound. Drives into trouble there. Daisy Porter, I think it was, putting her body on the line for the charge. But it's not just stops they need, they have to have the scores now, Loughborough. They're running out of possessions. They're into almost need to score every time down territory. They cannot come up with too many blank ones at this stage. Janishevska trying to feed it in to Tweedy on the roll, but the foot of Flowers is in the way. So it'll be a sideline possession. We're going to get a timeout here by Coach Ben Stanley, and I think he understands, as I do, the importance of this possession and indeed the next 2 or 3. If they are to find a way, they need now at least a 6-0, 8-2 run in the next minute and a half, just to be somewhere in the vicinity of a comeback. What you've got to do in this situation is just put a little seed of doubt in Essex head. While it's double figures, Essex will feel completely at ease, completely comfortable, no pressure at all. But if you can, in the next minute and a half, get it into single figures, they might tighten up a little bit. You never know. That's what Loughborough have got to hope. To be honest with you, there's no signs of it from Essex. But if you're Loughborough, that is your last hope. Porter, they've changed into a zone defense, just thrown them for a second, but Sanchez found room on the baseline. Well, the double team comes and it's stolen away. Turner keeps it back, McDermott gets into the front court, but now she's trapped, and there's a foul. They had her in an awkward spot. You just got to play straight up defense there. The Loughborough fans not overly impressed, but it will be an Essex ball on the side. You can see they've just upped the gamble intensity, if you like. Ooh, for a second, Blaszewski wasn't going to pull that one in. Oh, no whistle on that play. McDermott for three. Porter will watch that one go out of bounds. I think both coaches were unhappy with that. Well, it's all going on. You've got to have eyes everywhere. Here, there's 3:28 left in the championship game. Essex, who've dominated basically from about the 3rd minute of this contest onwards, are 3 minutes away. Sanchez into the key, needs a little help, kind of stuck, has to scoop it up. Another great stop for Essex. Turner into Flowers. Flowers going the long way round for two. And he's back to 16. And the Essex fans almost starting to celebrate. Biggett stepping underneath, that doesn't go. Can she get her own rebound? Yes. But it's scores they need. Januszewska drives in, it goes! And one opportunity for Katie Januszewska. Taylor Willis returns to the game for the final 2:34. Well, this free throw has to go in. Loughborough have to get stops. They're into the point now where they almost really can't afford to give anything else up. And Essex, well, just need to take their time. That is the other thing that Loughborough could do, trying to lengthen the game and go into foul mode a little early. That is their 4th team foul, so any from now on in will be free throws. But to be honest with you, for Essex, even a 24-second violation isn't the end of the world from here. McDermott, experienced campaigner, will know what needs to be done, and a little stumble there. Blaszewski's back to her feet. Essex still have the ball. Good hands from Porter to knock it loose. Januszewska to the spin, off the glass, lays it in. And Coach Cookton is going to call for time here. He still has a 12-point advantage. There are only 2 minutes to go. But he's going to use his second timeout just to try and once again suck any life out of any potential momentum that Loughborough may have. It still requires a lot in a 56-44 game to outscore the opponent 12-0 in 2 minutes is an incredible amount of things that need to go your way. And he also had a long think about it there, Coach Cookson, before he went into the huddle. Paxton doing a good job of defensive blocking there. The referee said something which was like, let's go. And she was like, what did you say, ref? And then got him into a conversation just to allow the timeout an extra couple of seconds or two. Veteran savvy, that. Loughborough coming with the full court pressure. They need to force turnovers here. Essex just need to keep possession of the ball and let the clock do its business. Turner. Of course, they've only got 8 seconds to get it across the line. That's not a problem now. Turner's gone in. She's gone into a bad spot because Porter's stolen the ball away, and Turner's compounded that. And really, Turner probably should have cycled back out there and let the clock run. That's what I tell you, when the line is close, sometimes you make decisions that if that was 2 minutes ago in the third quarter, you wouldn't make. Porter, though, speaking of makes, has to make both of these. First one is good. She's given them some really good minutes, I think, off the bench. Daisy Porter played 12, 13 minutes. That's point number 5, but just been active, involved in things. Makes them both. Well, is there still time? 10-point game. It's into Turner. Slow it down. Back it out. There we go. That's more like it. McDermott. The clock is on the side of Essex right now. Not loose. Krzyzewski still has it. Now you've got to think about the offense with 8 on the clock. McDermott drives in. Oh, it rims out. Loughborough have the ball. A chance to get it to single figures with 80 seconds to play. Biggett steps through. Biggett hits the bottom of the ring, gets her own rebound. They've got to score here, Loughborough. Biggett again trying to find room. Again it comes out. McDermott with the rebound. Oh, it's knocked loose by Sanchez, who comes up with the ball. She's trying to get a pass away. It's all a scramble, and somehow Essex have it. Somehow Essex have it. It's the final minute. Ticks down. And they just need to take their time here. That's better. Turner to the elbow. Rims out. It doesn't matter. They took a good 20 seconds off the clock. That's more important at this stage. Loughborough don't have time. The shot needs to go up here. Januszewska fires the 3. That won't go, and that will be it. Essex are 30 seconds away here. They'll get it into the front court, and Turner will run it down. They'll have to shoot at the end of this, but Essex, after 2 years of so close, are back in the winner's circle in the women's basketball. Taylor Willis with the icing on the cake. The 3 on the buzzer at the shot clock, and the last few seconds will tick off as Loughborough dribble it out and Essex celebrate. A great moment for them as they are the BUCS champions for 2025. And look how excited they are, look how much it means to them. They've been here 4 years in a row. They've had their hearts broken the last 2, but not this time. This time, they are the champions, and this time, they will be taking the trophy home. Well, you have to say, that was a game won at the defensive end by Essex. They were absolutely sensational. Loughborough never scored more than 15 points in any quarter. And if you can play that well at the defensive end of the floor, you're going to win an awful lot of games. And we've seen it all season from them, their ability to lock teams down. But when it mattered the most, they delivered the most. And they are the 2025 champions. I think it's going to be a good bus ride back to Essex tonight. He looks super happy. Well, for Loughborough, it wasn't to be. The heartache for them of defeat. But you have to say, over the course of the 40 minutes, Essex thoroughly deserved that win. They were the better team, without too much shadow of a doubt on the day. It'll be interesting to see where they go with the MVP. Obviously, Leszewski with the big numbers, led all scorers with 21 points, 10 free throws, 10 for 10 from the line. Taylor Willis hit some important shots at times. Turner controlled the pace of the game, had a double-double, 5 steals as well. Well, the presentation party is out there and ready to go. And our 3 officials will get their medals first and foremost. And the table officials as well, all with vital roles to play in today's game. It's easy to get wrapped up in the players and the coaches, but without the officials, there is no game. And now the awards for the runners-up. Loughborough undefeated through the campaign until today. They weren't able to break down this Essex defense really throughout the game. And that will be, when they watch back the film, the thing they reflect on, I would imagine. Shooting 28% from the floor, pretty tough to win that way, particularly when you've only got 8 second chance points. And those 2 numbers, well, they really add up to why they only scored 46 points in this game. And they will have to go again and try and get themselves back here next year and take that one step further, just as Essex have done. Runners up last year, runners up 2 years ago to Loughborough. Not today. Today is their day, and today the medal ceremony feels so much better for Essex. And they go get their medals, led up by Taylor Willis and Turner, who are both excellent. And this is what you play for. This is, you go back to the beginning of the season, you're doing 2-a-days and running your guts out to get fit. It's for these moments in March that it all counts, that it all pays off for. And these ladies will have their moment to enjoy it now. And I'm sure they'll reminisce a little bit on the bus trip home about those early days, and they would have set themselves the goal probably on this day last year when they finished runners-up, that they were going to be back and they were going to avenge that defeat, and they managed to do that in the semi-finals, knocking out Durham. Now we've got the chance to see who the MVP is for this championship game. 21.7 rebounds, couple of assists, and a perfect 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Maria Blazewski was too much to handle for Loughborough, and she gets the golden ball and the certificate and the accolade of her teammates chanting MVP as well. Well, there's only one more presentation to be made, the final one on the day here on the basketball court. And Jade Bam, the captain, has the trophy. They're going to tag team it with Danny Turner as well. They're just planning out the steps. It's all about the steps these days when you win the championship. How do we do it? But your champions of the Women's Basketball 2025 here at the BUCS Big Wednesday is Essex, and they celebrate, and rightly so. A tremendous performance from this team. Really dominated this game and dominated it at the defensive end, and they've seen off Loughborough by 59 points to 46, and Essex are your champions for 2025.